But I should actually really explain what happened here, because like nobody actually really gave a shit of what was actually happening here.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm actually pretty pissed off at both 1UP and Kotaku.
Why?
Because there was some like fucking clickbait shit going on there. No, because I read that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I kind of like cut all ties with the fucking media.
So what was the whole clickbait? What did they do?
No, it's like, there's a picture of me with like powered by cocaine. There's another picture of me like in an army uniform. Yeah, I did the army. Okay. Like, yeah, it's everybody fucking does the army in Finland. It's like mandatory.
Yeah.
And like, like people just like made up shit.
Mm-hmm. They made up shit about what they say.
Like, they're like, oh yeah, he came up with this shit like in the army. Like, what the fuck, man? No, it's like I came up with that shit on the moment because I was fucking drunk and pissed off.
Yeah.
It's like they had to make up this sensational fucking shit about like me, which like kind of pissed me off. I usually don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But if you're like for example, I'm talking to you right now. Like if I'm telling you something and you're making it to be something else.
What would I make it to be?
Well, hopefully nothing else than what it is.
Yeah.
But these guys made it to be something else than what it was. So like, they were all looking for like clicks or visitors or whatever, and doesn't have anything to do with like the actual fact.
And the fact was that
The fact was like a guy from my guild asked me if he could record me while running some raids.
Yeah.
Because he thought I was fucking hilarious.
Are you?
Well, I am really fucking funny.
So it was a good idea.
So it was a good idea. So, us having a bit of fun ends up in some fucking media circus where like, come on man, I couldn't log into the fucking server. Like I had a 3-hour queue to log into the fucking server.
Yeah.
And it was like a 50-50 thing. They were like, people, you fucking moron fucker, like go kill yourself. I'm like, okay, well thanks, like love you too. Go fuck yourself. Then there were like people, you're my hero. Like, please yell at me. I'm like, dude, like I don't do that S&M shit. Like,
did you ever go yell at anyone because they asked you to?
No. Like that shit has to come from the heart.
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't come from the heart, it doesn't matter.
I see.
Yeah. So this all started like very pure and very like fun. Like, okay, so basically there was me and a few other guys in the guild.
Yeah.
And we used to fuck around like crazy. Like I used to kick people out of the guild. They used to guild quit, like officers and shit like that. It's like we were having our own shit. Like we were, I'm not sure if we were like the best guild on the server.
Yeah.
We're like definitely at least like first or second.
Yeah, so you were up there.
So we didn't like need any like recruits or whatever.
Yeah.
So basically all of the guys that were really geared up and like really pro, we just had a lot of fucking fun with that shit. Including Crushing, who was our fucking hunter, who got kicked in the fucking whelps.
Does that happen to him often?
No, that was like probably the first time, but that did fucking happen.
So he was usually a good player, just not that.
No, it's like, listen man, I used to guild quit like as a GM.
Yeah.
Like just because we were that fucking crazy, we were like, I used to go like in guild chat, I'm like, fuck this shit, you fuckers ain't worth my time, go fuck yourself, and like guild quit.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we disbanded the whole fucking guild.
And they would just bring you back.
Yeah, we would just like remake it. It's like, we didn't take it that fucking seriously. Then, we were having our own fucking fun, and some people come in and like make it like really fucking serious. We never took it serious. Like I used to kick like main damage dealers, whatever, like out of the guild just for fucking kicks.
Yeah.
Just to see who would go like fucking crazy. like on Ventrilo, TeamSpeak, whatever the fuck we were using at that point, or see like the drama happening,
Yeah.
you know? And like you had like a certain amount of people who would like quit after them. Because that was like a trend then. I would like kick one of like the most like guys out of the guild. I'm like, you fucking idiot, you failed, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Guild kick, and then there's like 5 other people leaving after them. Like, yeah. So then the guy joins back in and we're like, fucking idiots. They fucking quit.
So what was your DKP rule set? Like what were the rules?
Ah.
Was 50 DKP a lot of DKP, or was it like nothing?
No, it's like, fuck man, this is like 15 years ago.
I know, you gotta think about it.
It wasn't actually that much.
Yeah.
I think we got about like 50 or something DKP for boss kill,
Okay.
approximately.
So this was an entire boss kill worth.
Yeah, but it's like if you're really, really, really fucked up,
Yeah.
it's like you're gonna miss some loot. Now the thing is, like we had this like elite group,
Yeah. Core group.
yeah, which had like a retarded amount of fucking DKP. Like at one point, I don't remember who the fuck had like, you know, Rogue Thunder Fury. Cause we could.
Yeah.
And he's like, and people were like, what the fuck? That's a Thunder Fury. And it's like, yeah, but he has the fucking points for it, so fuck you.
What class was he?
Rogue.
A rogue, yeah. I remember people used to rage when rogues would get Thunder Fury.
I know, but we had Rogue with Thunder Fury.
Yeah.
And I was a fucking pink-haired gnome with tier 3 Thunder Fury.
Awesome.
And people were like, I just used to hang out in Ironforge and people were like, what the fuck, man? Where did you get that shit from? I'm like, we raid, motherfuckers.
What class were you?
Warrior,
Yeah.
main tank.
Shouldn't you have gotten Thunder Fury?
I had Thunder Fury, he got it second.
You got it second.
Yeah, we actually had an argument. It's like, this is a fucking rogue weapon. I'm like, listen, motherfucker. Main tank, guild master.
You need it for threat.
Yeah, I'm like, you will get it next.
Yeah.
I will get it first. This is not a fucking discussion thing. Plus, we were not even fucking nearly server first on that shit. Like, we were farming Nax and MC like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That shit never dropped. I was going like fucking furious. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
It takes a while.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
The bindings are so rare.
Yeah. It's like we had like way, what Ethereum or what the fuck
Yeah,
that
you had to get
metal
the
shit was.
metal.
Like we had that like fucking 5-10 times over.
You just couldn't get the bindings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never fucking dropped.
You know, people still farm those to this day.
Yeah, because it's a really fucking nice looking weapon.
It's pretty cool. The lightning.
Yeah, but like I had that. Then a rogue had it, and I wanted the rogue to have it
Yeah.
just because we fucking could.
Yeah, because you're a troll.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck? They have a rogue who has Thunder Fury. It's like, yeah, because we can, motherfuckers.
Let's watch this video.
Okay? Yeah, by the way, whoever made this, come forward. I shall kiss you, even if you're fucking fat and ugly.
1, 3, 5, 7 left, 2, 4, 6, 8 right. 7 and 8 are wealth groups.
By the way, there was an update before this.
Was there?
Yeah.
Very, very slowly.
What was the update?
Now,
One that made us fucking wipe at Onyxia for 4 hours.
if you get aggro, it means you're going to lose 50 DKP because you didn't know what the fuck to do. And watch the fuck.
No, they were like, oh, it random fears you and whatever the fuck. I'm like, ah, fuck that, we're too well geared. 4 hours later, this happened.
There is no aggro reset. You only need, there's some shit about an aggro reset when people don't know how to manage their aggro.
Was there an aggro reset?
After 2 thunders, you can basically start doing
We shall
damage
never
to it.
know.
Assuming you know how aggro works.
There was like a quick fix at some point. Nobody ever told us what the fuck happened,
The
but
wealth groups, when it's in phase 2, nuke it as hard as possible. You want to get it down
What do you think
as
of the
fast
animation?
as possible.
this is fucking genius, man. This guy should get like a fucking Oscar.
Shadowbird pains, warlock curses, rends, everything. I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
I actually feel there is something lacking from my life from not knowing who this guy is.
You'll get time to rest in phase 3 while I'm getting the aggro.
Everybody wants to know who he is.
Remember,
Yeah, it's
save
like,
all your aggro
that's what I love about it.
For when it lands. That means feign dead.
People thought I did this shit. I'm like, what? Like, I don't have those kind of skills. Plus, this guy's really fucking funny. He's funnier than me.
At 40%,
And I'm pretty fucking
you will
funny.
drop dots,
I mean, he's an
then you will
animator.
throw more dots.
Doesn't make him
Throw
funnier
more
than
dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Like, come on, check that shit.
Stop
Like,
dots.
more dots.
It's pretty
Now
good.
hit it very hard
And very fast.
Lee, run to the center.
Can you quote this by heart?
Yes, of course I can. I fucking did this shit.
Prove it.
Isis, run to the center.
Oh,
Whatever
fuck.
the fuck you do not stand
Next to each other. Yeah, whatever.
Margaret, center. Just heal me. Lee,
I can't really live in the moment that shit was happening. I was coding this shit as I was like leading that shit.
Yeah, you were.
Like, fuck off. Go there, do that.
Who was the worst player in your guild?
Yeah, we didn't have bad players. No, like, we were like really fucking pro, man. Yeah, that's why this happened. Yeah, like what happened here, I actually took fucking Onyxia and started tanking the whole fucking like 300 wobs that were coming and like, heal me motherfuckers! I'm like, I will tank this shit, just like fucking kill them. We can do this, we're too overpowered. Yeah, that didn't work.
If you stand in the right fucking place, there is no way you are going to fucking get into the goddamn whelps. Whatever fucking fear.
No, I think I had some screen recording shit going on there. I saw him going like, whelp. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, somebody recorded that fight, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm like, what? How the fuck did that happen? Like, what the shit?
Somebody recorded this.
No, but this was actually going on like the 6th or 7th wipe. This was supposed to be like a maximum 15-minute thing.
Yeah.
This was like not a challenge. This was like not even.
This was 2 years into the game. Like there was other.
No, this was like, you don't get it. Like we actually went like full guild group here.
Yeah.
Like our normal raid meant like 5 to 10 people
Yeah.
buying themselves into our farming runs.
Yeah.
So we would be like, okay, so today we're doing like Next Ramas, Onyxia, and Molten Core. Like entries like 800 gold or 1,000 or something like that.
Right.
And we had like 5 to 10 people just like paying in
Yeah.
to get all the shit we did not want, because like we had fucking alts who were like geared to tier 2 and whatever. So we actually had no fucking use for that shit. We were just like not wanting to farm gold.
Yeah.
So
I feel like by this point in the game, Encourage was already out.
yeah, I'm quite sure we were doing Encourage at that point. So the idea was like we were farming MC, Onyxia, and BVL for so long.
Yeah.
We were like really waiting for AQ. So this was gonna be one of our like fucking standard like farming runs. This was gonna be like about a 4-hour
Yeah.
Onyxia Molten Core BVL clear run.
Yeah.
This was not supposed to end up like this.
Yeah.
This was supposed to go like 15-minute Onyxia, BVL, maximum 2 hours, Molten Core, 1 hour and a bit.
Yeah.
Like, let's just do this shit.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get some nice stuff coming out of there. People were not even playing on the mains. They were on alts.
Yeah.
It was like, come on, my main is way too good for this shit.
Yeah.
So then we opted for like 3-4 hours on Onyxia. So yeah, I was pretty pissed. I'm like, okay, listen, motherfuckers. Go log in your mains. Get the fuck back here.
Yeah. Let's just do it.
This shit ain't funny.
And did you kill her?
No.
How much longer did you go after that wipe?
I think we had like maybe 1 try or 2. I think I passed out because I was too like on vodka.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit ain't happening. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. Yeah. So next day, first try.
For sure.
It was just not meant to be. Like we went there the next day. I'm like, listen here, motherfuckers. This shit's happening.
Yeah.
You will fucking make it happen. But everything went perfect. Like, bitch got killed
Did they actually lose the DKP?
I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Actually, even if they did, I don't think they really fucking cared.
Yeah.
Like they were core players. Trust me. If they wanted something, they would fucking get it.
Yeah.
This was like mostly like a hunter rogue like battle. Like I'm just gonna get something like really fucking overpowered that everybody on the server is gonna hate me for it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It wasn't like I really need this. Like it's really gonna upgrade me. Like people were like just picking up shit just because they could.
Yeah.
Like I had like 3 sets or something of myself. I had like a 2-hand set, main tank set, whatever set. Like I had to buy more spots in my bank just to have all the sets in there.
Yeah.
It's like we weren't lacking gear. That's why the whole like what the fuck is happening here? This is some really fucking amateur hour shit going on. Like this is not the guild like we're in it.
Yeah.
It's like, are you fucking for the first time here? What is happening?
How long did you play WoW after that?
Quite long actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I pretty much played WoW. What was the first expansion the one that actually made it to 5 persons?
It was Burning Crusade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
So
was
I played it.
That was about a year after this.
So we basically cleared next Ramus on vanilla.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like, fuck this shit.
Okay. You were done.
I've played like a few times in between, but I'm like, doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. Isn't your guild getting like a classic thing going? I think we saw a text message.
Yeah, he just said that, but like,
Yeah.
they're just trying to bait me in, and
Yeah, you don't want to do it.
I'm not that fucking stupid.
They just want a celebrity back in the guild, huh?
No,
Yeah.
like they're fine.
Yeah.
Like they're not that fucking shallow,
That's good.
but I'm still fucking pro.
You're still a pro?
It's like you're born with it or you're not.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had like 6 topped up characters. Like I still know the game. It hasn't fucking changed anywhere. I played a lot of MMORPGs. Actually, I've betaed a lot of MMOs.
Yeah.
I've tried a shit ton of them. Like they've all had some really interesting stuff. None of them have been so well done as WoW. Like seriously, like even if honestly WoW bores the shit out of me right now,
Yeah.
it is still the most successful MMO ever,
Well, yeah.
and it's probably gonna be the most successful MMO ever for a pretty long time.
Why do you think that is? What is it that's so good about the game?
I think they hit like a certain target group in a certain time.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when it came out, like, I'm the generation that played Warcraft, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, played StarCraft.
Yeah.
StarCraft 2 didn't fucking exist, like, even nearly
Not
around
bad.
that time.
Yeah.
So I was like a huge fucking Blizzard fan at that point. So when WoW came out, we were like, holy shit, Blizzard's making an MMO. And like I had played some MMOs.
Who was we? Did you have like friends in the guild before the guild started?
I had like real life friends.
Yeah.
It's actually, I didn't even know about it at one point. Then a friend of mine was like, hey, by the way, I'm in the beta or alpha. He was actually in the alpha for WoW. I'm like, huh? What the fuck's that? It's like, man, it's like some fucking crazy shit that Blizzard's doing. I'm like, really? Then we started like sharing that account.
Yeah.
And we started like fucking farming the shit out of that place. We actually started training before WoW came out.
Yeah.
Like we all applied for the beta, but this was the only guy who had like an alpha account or whatever. So we were like practicing on that. It was me and a friend, we did like a double rogue thing.
Yeah.
Like when WoW actually launched, we just like no-lifed for a month. There was like 3 guys playing 2 characters.
Yeah.
It's like when one passed out, we had to slap the fuck out of another guy who was sleeping so he could continue
shifts.
leveling. Oh yeah, we were doing shifts on that shit.
Yeah.
We were like level 45 or something in what the hell is it called? The jungle place.
Stranglethorn.
Yeah. So we were like just ganking people for fun because we had nothing to do because we were way too high level for everybody else.
Did you guys get level first 60, server first 60?
No, I think there were some fucking Chinese dudes who did that,
Oh,
but
really?
like we knew them from before.
Okay.
Like on Alpha, we had some discussions with some people on what service everybody's gonna go,
Yeah.
and we actually kind of tried to avoid the China farmer servers
Yeah.
because those guys were fucking crazy. I mean, like,
Talk about shifts.
no, like
They're all-
we were shifting and stuff, and like, but we were kind of enjoying that. They were just like, they were like fucking machines.
Yeah.
We were like, dude, like we don't want to be on. Like we should have gone with them, but they had no passion for it. They just like were.
It was a job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually we had some guys in the guild who like got really friendly with the China farmers because they had like targets.
Yeah.
So they used to farm different stuff, and they had like a gold target. So we had a few guys who just like got really friendly with the China farmers. So they would get like really cheap like stuff that you could like auction house because the guys had like weekly targets or whatever. Like every Friday you had to bring in like X amount of gold
Right.
coins. So if you didn't, they would have to like sell way under the market price stuff.
Yeah.
So these guys was just like would give them gold and buy that stuff and sell it later on.
That seems like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's like, man, I know like for 2 years on that.
I love it.
It's like we knew way too much about that game.
Wasn't there another animation that someone did like as a follow-up? There was a couple of recordings.
Oh, you're talking about the Molten Core one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
Not
honestly
really
that
good.
wasn't that great.
Not as funny.
It's like the whole like more dots,
Yeah.
you know.
So you know your guild's still going today.
I know we have this crazy Turkish motherfucker still running that shit.
What's his name?
Well, he uses the name Hatun for his characters. His real name I can't really pronounce because it's some fucking Turkish shit.
I see. Was he? And he's the raid leader today. Was he an officer back then?
Yeah, he used to be like the right-hand guy.
Oh, okay.
I just decided like to fuck it all.
So when you left, he just took over.
Yeah.
And he's been keeping it going for a while.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah. So when you the way you got into WoW, you said is that you had played all the old Blizzard games, and then at some point, you know, someone let you know, hey, wow, this thing's coming out.
no, but like Blizzard was like the thing back
It
then.
was. Is it still today?
Nope.
Who is now?
I don't know. It's a really weird thing because first of all, strategy games don't really matter that much. Everybody's all about the fucking free to play, you know.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, yada.
Loot
Like,
boxes.
yeah, it's like gaming has gone to shit.
Yeah. It sure has, in some ways.
It's like,
Is there anything that's better than it used to be?
no, I actually do not see anything better than it used to be.
So you think the golden age of video games is past?
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's like when I used to be a kid, video games were made by players for players. They were like gamers who wanted to make games that they would like to play.
And Blizzard was that way.
Yeah. Now, it's some corporate motherfuckers who are going through, you know, 120 different fucking statistics of what you should make.
Yeah.
And
In order to get maximum revenue.
yeah, and that's not gonna fucking make anybody who's like, especially my age, play that shit.
So what kind of work are you in?
Oh, what, currently?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm working customer support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Phone
Dime
calls.
Downshifting is a fucking blessing.
What were you doing before that? Before you downshifted?
What point? I used to be COO of a company,
What was the company in? What kind of work?
car repairs.
Car repair?
Yeah, I had like 4 different places, whatever.
4 locations. Is that up in Finland?
Yep.
Nice. And what year did you move to Finland? Was that before a while?
No, man, I moved to Finland before I knew what my fucking name was. I was like 5.
Oh, really? Oh, so you've been there your whole life.
Yeah, so I'm like basically, I'm from there.
You're pretty much Finnish.
Yeah. I consider myself like the next Keanu Reeves.
Really?
Yeah. That never happened. Like nobody came from Hollywood like, hey, Dives, would you like to star in John Wick?
Were you just waiting to be discovered?
Yeah. Like that's why I went into hiding.
Why'd you go?
Because like I wanted somebody to really want me. That never happened.
So when you
So
went
now I'm
into
just
hiding,
sad.
Was that when you went to Finland? Was that when you went into hiding?
No, I went to Romania, but like whatever. But yeah.
But you went to Finland for a while.
No, I lived in Finland most of my life. This shit happened in Finland.
Oh yeah, this shit happened in Finland.
But when I wasn't discovered, like I cried every night.
You cried late at night?
Yeah, it was like really fucking painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ate your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so talented, but nobody like really appreciates me for me.
You still feel that way today?
Yeah. Still like, the mental scars are still there.
Well, when we discovered you at your hostel today, you were sobbing a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I still sob sometimes. I try to hide it.
That's why you drink whiskey.
Yeah. Alcohol helps.
What's the best kind of liquor for that?
Anything over 40%.
Anything over 40%?
Yeah.
Is 40% okay, or does it have to be over 40%?
Preferably over.
Yeah.
But like, in a pinch I'll do wine.
Is there any kind of liquor you don't like?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
I can't stand gin.
Oh, I love gin and tonics, man.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, but I just decided to be like a fucking, failed drunkard.
A failed drunkard?
Yeah, it's like...
How do you fail at being drunk?
No, I didn't fail at being drunk. I'm like... Well, actually, I do fail at being drunk too, but like... I just felt I failed in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
How so?
Hollywood never discovered me.
Oh, because you still
Yeah.
are Keanu.
It was my like, yeah. Like they fucking took that fucking motherfucker. Made him a star.
Do you like the John Wick movies?
Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah. Did you see the newest one?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think of that dog scene?
Fucking awesome.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah.
Did you see how he's doing that cyberpunk character now? That video?
Yeah, I still fucking hate him.
Because you're not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hate's... It's eating me inside.
If Keanu could say something to you today, what would you want him to say to you? Would you want him to apologize?
No. I would like him to go ahead and say like he's sorry. Like I should have been him.
He should have been you.
No, I should have been him.
You should have been him.
Yeah.
What would you like to say to him?
I really like the Netflix thing.
The Netflix thing.
Yeah. Where he's a fucking asshole. That was fucking amazing.
You liked that?
Yeah. I actually watched the Matrix trilogy like fucking 10 times.
Oh, didn't we all?
Yeah. He's like one of my favorite guys.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
hate him.
What?
But you hate him.
Not really.
No, not really.
But like I don't really hate anybody, but I'm trying to work on my hate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people don't understand that I don't really hate anybody, but like I'm trying to work on my hate. I'm really trying to hate somebody.
You're trying to hate someone.
Yeah, I'm trying to hate Keanu, but like he's too fucking lovable. Like by the way, I fucking hate you for being so fucking lovable. You fucking asshole.